Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to another episode of the Slope Podcast. This is going to be a weekly podcast on the Sakamichi series idol groups. This is going to be Nogizaka 46, Keyakitte 46, Hinatazaka 46, Yoshimoto Zaka 46. I'm one of your hosts, Jimmy, aka Swiltaku, and as always, I'm joined by my friends and co-hosts. We have Boy-kun and Josh, Mr. Josh Box. This is episode 97. We've got a slightly light news week for you. Some musical news, some stage play news, and some blessed Yoshimoto Zaka news.
What?
But before that, how have you guys been, my friends?
Been well. As always, just work and school.
Mm-hmm.
Let it end. Just let it end.
But we met up over the weekend to go see Baby Metal.
Ooh.
I had a whole intro planned for this.
Oh, my bad. Can we do that over?
Okay,
No, it's ruined. No, the moment's over.
I mean,
Just
you can
take it from the
still
top, Mr. Bugs.
from the top, but
Okay. Oh, and we also met up this weekend. We saw.
Did we?
Yes, it relates to 46 because we saw Himetan sisters group in LA.
all that just for oh my goodness, Mr. Josh.
That was
Box.
not worth it whatsoever. dude.
Jesus.
I'm keeping this all in so people know what we have
Oh,
to do.
see, we froze.
I broke Jimmy.
Wow,
Oh
dude.
god. Oh god.
What happened? Let's wait for him
Wait,
to
am I
come
still
back.
frozen? Am I still frozen for you guys?
Let's make his face.
Can you hear me?
Did
Can
I
you hear
lie?
Me? Can you hear me? Hello?
Huh? Where'd he go? I don't know.
I don't know where do you.
Oh,
Hello? Hello?
hello.
Hello?
You are now back.
Oh, that was the weirdest thing, dude.
What
I
happened?
could still hear you guys. But then I
Hello?
guess you guys couldn't hear me. Yeah. It was
Is
just
anybody out there?
like, oh god, am I invisible?
Anyway, we went to see Baby Metal. That was their first big arena show in the United States. Now, obviously, they're pretty big in Japan. They do big arenas all the time. And then in Europe, they're actually more popular than they are here, right? Because they've done
So many
many
tour dates.
Yeah,
rock
dude.
festivals. and
We're
many-
watching like the tour dates, right? It was like 8 shows in like the US, 8 and like another 10 to 12 in Japan, and then it gets to like our European tour, and it was like someone unleashed like the ancient scrolls, dude.
Yeah,
Just
it's
like
It's like watching a movie credits.
yeah.
But yeah, that was their biggest show in the U.S. To date. So that was cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it was super dope seeing them because I think this was like I want to say third time seeing them live, either third or fourth, I can't remember. But like, like the other times we've seen them, it was like a much more intimate show, right? Like, much smaller stage and venue. And then so it's kind of dope because we've always seen these like crazy like Budokan concerts and stuff like that, where it's like these giant like tens of thousands like capacity arenas and stuff like that. And like we finally got to see them do that live, in the
Yeah,
States.
that was really cool. I wasn't expecting that, so that was a nice surprise when like I walked in and I was like, "Wait a minute!"
When you walked in and heard the awesome DJ, right?
Oh god.
that was kind of weird. But yeah, every other time I've seen Baby Metal, it's like a big mosh pit and stuff. It's just the floor. So yeah, I wasn't expecting the big stage that they had. That they had at the Yokohama Arena show with the thing that moves forward. So that was a nice surprise. It made for a really, really good show because
Yeah.
like we got seats, right? I was an old man, so I was like, this is like my 5th time seeing Baby Metal, and I was in the pit all the other times. I'll just chill, right? And then they announced their album, and like I was digging all the tracks that they were releasing before the album. The day we saw them was the album release day, so it was like a release concert, I guess. But like before then, they released maybe like, I don't know, 5 songs or something like that,
Around there.
like digitally. And I was, been listening to them, and I was like, oh man, kind of regret not getting the pit now. But
Yeah, dude.
the show was awesome because the stage was friggin' epic, dude.
Yeah. You have to really enjoy like the spectacle, right? Like all the pyrotechnics, the lasers.
Yeah,
and things like that.
and I think if I was on the pit, then I wouldn't have seen any of that shit, right? Because
dude.
I would have been too
You just
busy
be like
moshing.
this.
Yeah.
Oh shit, dude!
Oh, fire!
Can see
Yeah.
more metal, dude.
So it was cool. Yeah, it was at the Forum, about 17,000 capacity. So
Like I wouldn't say the forum is quite as large, but if you want to get like a idea of like the staging, if you check out like the Papaya video on YouTube, right? Like it's that same setup where they have that,
Yeah.
that moving platform. And
there's a
stuff like
bunch of fan cams already. So if you really want to check out how it looked out there.
Didn't they release a video from the forum?
Oh, did they? I know. I
think
saw
tweeted
like
something about
entertainment
that. Or
news,
maybe
like
on Twitter, yeah.
on like was it like Zip or like Suki? You know those Japanese.
Like the morning shows and
Yeah.
stuff.
So it was good shit.
Yeah, dude, it was a really good show. Like I was just honestly like really stressed that day because I had like a bunch of shit I needed to take care of, and I was like kind of like maybe I'll just like not go, you know.
Bruh.
Like it was like kind of in the back of my head. I was like, maybe I'll just stay home and like just like focus on like some of the other stuff, which is like, it's kind of like a toss up, right? Because like either way, I still needed to do that stuff. But then I think I was like literally on YouTube and then an ad showed up for the show, and I was like, well, I guess I gotta go.
Gotta go. The Fox God calls, Jimmy.
Yeah, dude, and it was so worth it, dude. It was absolutely worth it. I think it was
Yeah,
like
it was.
one of my favorite shows in a while. And then
Me too.
on top of that, we actually got to meet a couple of the people from the SlopeClub Discord, right? Shout outs to Boy Star Killer in the chat right now also, and then Llama's Herder in the Discord. I'm not sure if you guys want me to call you up by your real names in the show, so I'll just go with that.
Usually safer, huh? We
Yeah,
also
yeah.
met Himatan's Lovely Dimple there too.
Shout
yeah,
outs
yeah.
to
Shout outs. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So that was really cool. You
I didn't
getting
know
to
he
see
was
some-
such a like big baby metal guy.
Yeah. Especially with a name like Himetan's Lonely Dimple. It's just like,
I mean, I guess
these guys all
that
know
makes
me all the
sense,
time,
right?
dude.
Oh, the connection.
The
yeah,
connection's there between
Yeah, it's like,
Nogi and
I-
baby metal fans, but
Yeah. See,
I
it
will
just loops
support-
back to my intro.
I
You
will
see it?
support
You
these
see?
sisters.
it's a terrible segue, Josh. God damn it. But yeah, that was cool, man. Seeing you guys. Good
Yeah.
seeing y'all.
Yeah. I'm kind of, hopefully like we'll get some more concerts where we can meet up with people in the future. Maybe for Nogizaka. Come
Turn
to
up.
LA. That will be the raddest turn up, dude.
Really,
Yeah.
anywhere they go in the U.S., I'll
Yeah.
probably go and check it out.
True.
Yeah.
True.
I've gone to other cities to see. Well, I went to Chicago to see baby metal, so I will
that's true.
go
Yeah,
to
yeah.
Chicago for
Yeah, dude. That was
Nogizaka
really
too.
fun when we went to
Right,
when we
Jimmy?
both went to Chicago.
Good times.
Was that another time Jimmy didn't go?
No, that was so the joke was we tricked one of our friends into thinking that like sometimes I'll do that joke thing while I'll pretend that I am part of whatever conversation's happening. So we would be at like our friend hangout, and then they'd be planning their Chicago trip, and I would just jokingly jump into butt into the conversation like oh yeah, I already got my ticket too. What time are you guys landing? Like just dumb stuff like that. And then so one of our other friends like, you're not going, Jimmy. And then so it became like this collective prank to like trick her into thinking I went.
Yeah.
So I think our friend RJ like took 2 different pictures of his Shake Shack food so he can send me one for me to post on my Instagram. Like, oh, dude, I'm at Shake Shack in Chicago having such a good time. Baby metal was so rad.
The joke is like on Jimmy's deathbed, she would still believe that he was actually in Chicago with us, and he's like, "No, please, I need to tell you one last thing."
Got him.
Got him. And then Jimmy dies. It's like some Key and Peele skit.
Like, Jeremy.
Anyway, yeah, good seeing everybody. Hopefully, there's more concerts that we will all go to and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Nogizaka, come on. Shout outs to Baby Metal. They were fucking awesome. You know, it's been a while since the new baby metal material, right? Like 3 years.
Yeah.
So I think
Kinda
many
like
people
a
were kind of like iffy,
little
you know.
transitional period for
like-
them, right?
Yeah, it's like is baby metal still dope? Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, they are. Anyway.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I can get why some people are like, not used to it as like maybe someone like on the outside looking to like kind of the idol side of the culture, right? Because like a lot of people when Yui left was like, oh, this is it. I'm like, no, they're just gonna get a girl, dude.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was also the thing. So like for this whole tour that they've been doing, they have like the third member, right? The Avenger or whatever, and they've been rotating between 3 different girls. 2 of them are one is a current Sakura Gakuin member, one is a former Sakura Gakuin member, and one is a former Morning Musume member.
Now I can say I saw a former Morning Musume member live, dude.
But up till when we saw them, there was only one, right? The whole concert. But for the forum show, they brought 2, and they were like switching between a few songs. That was kind of cool.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know. I thought I was like tripping out. I was like, did the third girl change?
Yeah.
But I didn't really know them enough to like, because I don't really follow Morning Musume either, right? So I was like, I was just like, okay, I don't want to assume and sound dumb, so I'm just not gonna say anything about it. But I was like, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
someone else.
So it was a lot of Morning Musume fans were like, "What? Why is Sayashi Riho part of freaking baby metal?" Because she was like one of their best performing
Their golden
members, and so yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
It was a good show. Great show.
But speaking of shows, we had a show last week, and during that show, people posted some comments on it. So this is the part of our show where we go ahead and Mr. Box goes in, picks a comment from there that really speaks to him, really resonates with his heart and soul, and he shares it with the rest of us so we can have a nice little discussion about that. Mr. Box, you have your comment of the week ready.
I do have my comment ready.
Ooh, look at
This
you.
is from Memo Random.
Thank you for the
And
comment.
it is, Inwe was one of my favorites. She was so endearing and cute. I always thought she was criminally underused. The last year with Nogi has been like 2012 to 2013 was with the other group for graduations. And amazingly, Mayan, who I think we all thought / dreaded would have graduated ages ago, is still comfortably in her throne. Long may she reign, our queen Shiraishi.
Oh,
Oh, hail.
hail our queen! Yeah,
I
I
live to
agree.
serve my queen.
I agree with everything that comment said.
Boy loves him some Sayun Yan.
Tsai Yan is one of my favorites.
I liked her. She was never like really up there for me, but I liked her. I liked her quite a bit. Yeah, it's hard because like I feel like every member in Nogizaka is criminally what is it, like underrated, right? Aside from like Senbatsu, but it's like you can't have like 50 girls into one song, you know? So it's like it's rough. It's a rough position to be in.
Yeah, she was always, on the fence of under and Senbatsu. But she had a streak of like a couple singles where she was constantly in Senbatsu. But, that knee injury or whatever.
Maybe that's what like made it click with her, right? It's kind of like, I can't keep doing this forever.
Yeah. Well, Nogizaka's going through that period too, so.
Yeah, like you said, like the other group.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because it's like long enough for a lot of first gens to be like the people that you kind of associated with like being the face of the group to be like, I think I've done this long enough.
Yeah.
You know.
But I'm like confident that they're transitioning pretty well, right?
Yeah,
smoother.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
smooth.
but like
Anyway.
leagues above, because they actually have very popular like third gen members and at this point fourth gen members as well.
Yeah.
Right. I feel like I mean we'll see. Obviously the other group at this point in their career was also that same way, right? Until like fourth, fifth gen, they still had like very popular members. So we'll see how Nogizaka keeps going.
Yeah.
But I'm liking how they're doing it. You know,
Like I
They
have
have the
favorites, right? In
Yeah,
each
yeah.
generation where it's like, oh well, my first gen, second gen favorites are leaving, but at least, there's this new girl that's cool too. I will support her and shit like that. So
yeah. I think the best part about what Nogizaka is doing that is like more successful than the other group is that when Nogizaka puts out a single, it's all Nogizaka members. It's not like, all right, we're gonna have Hirate Yurina in here and Kosaka now, and like other
what the
girls.
fuck? She's their center.
It's just like, none of our girls get any spotlight.
Good on them.
Yeah.
Jimmy, who's your first gen Oshi?
Ikuta Erika, dude.
Oh, okay.
Who's yours, Josh?
I wonder. Akuno.
So, you said it. You heard him. You heard him. You guys.
Yeah, that was
on
Jimmy
the
who said
record.
it.
No. You heard. I heard Aki.
That
And then you.
When she was announced captain,
Someone-
Josh
someone
ran
clip that,
outside
please.
down the street and he's like, "Yes!"
We did it, y'all.
It's like, there's a crazy person outside.
just
Keep
screaming
shouting Zukun
Zukun.
at you. Doing air guns. I think he's a terrorist or something.
Jimmy, you didn't see, but when they were doing the Give Me Chocolate song, I was Zukuing you.
Oh, you're disgusting. Why?
Oh,
Why
my.
would you do that? I'm glad I didn't see it.
See,
Anyways,
even during
I think-
Baby Metal, he's like, "Oh, Manatsu."
No.
Thank you for the comment.
yeah,
Thank
thank you
you.
for the comment.
Please leave your comments down below, and then I'll read off one of them, and then we'll have a discussion about them.
Yeah, dude,
Yes.
It's not like, he wasn't out there singing Offshore Girl.
What if you see Offshore Girl?
Yeah, exactly. Because you're supporting your actual Oshimen here by Zukuning.
Anyway, let's get into some
I
current
don't know
events. What's going on
Did
in
this to
Sakamichi
yourself,
series? No shilling this week.
We broke.
Yeah,
We spent all our money on Baby Metal.
but let's just get into the current events, man. What's going on this week? Well, Yoshimoto Zaka, we have already talked about, is releasing their third single, and there's some more details that they posted
Jimmy, please don't do
today.
that.
There's no title yet, but you see how it says "Taitoru Mitei." It's all in katakana. It makes me think that that's the title.
That's the actual title.
Because usually in kanji, right, the mitei part.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Maybe it is, dude. Maybe their title is title pending.
yeah. See, I wouldn't put that. They're comedians, so why not?
Yeah. But then if you look through the rest of the information, you're like, okay, no, it's probably just a
Yeah.
placeholder.
And so there's gonna be the regular type and limited type as usual. So there's
You'll
the
get, Red Kyoku,
yeah.
Senbatsu Kyoku, the Sweet Monster Kyoku, and Taitoru Mitei.
Some fourth unit, perhaps. And so it looks like Sweet Monster will stick around.
Hell yeah, dude.
For the second single, they had the 5 Ikemen dudes kind of subunit going on too. That's the fourth track. So yeah, Red is the main group this time. Will be
I just don't like that the
All
other
on
group,
Red.
the the undergroup at this point is still called Senbatsu. Because they're not Red is, dude. They're the select ones, dude.
Yeah, so I mean that's weird, but I guess that's what they're known as now. Since
Yeah.
Yeah.
just-
I mean,
they
what
just-
else are they gonna call him, right?
I feel like if you're gonna actually have them rotating like this, yeah, you gotta give them their own name. I don't know what it's gonna
Yeah,
be.
it seems
Because
like
it doesn't seem like. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, it seems like Yoshimoto Zaka's just trying a bunch of different things, Red is probably gonna stay because they have a pretty good following, and
Yeah, they're the hot ones.
yeah, but Sweet Monster and Senbatsu, they can just whatever, switch it up.
Just saying. Yoshimoto Zaka, it's still early. It's time. It's
Yes.
time to change, dude.
It's time.
Don't be like your sister groups. You just get stuck on a path and stay there, all right?
Yeah.
You could be better.
Learn from
You
that.
could be
Can change.
you could be the best of us.
Oh yeah, so it's gonna be released on Christmas,
Oh yeah, man.
and then they're gonna have their first anniversary live around the same time.
A year already.
Yep,
yeah.
it's been a year. You know, you can follow all their social media stuff. They have an Instagram and a Twitter. Their Instagram's cool. There's a lot of pictures because that's how Instagram is. It's
That's what it's there for.
it's pictures.
Who knew that?
Surprise. Anyway, let's keep going with other Sakamichi stuff. There's not any. Well, I don't want to say any, but there's
Nothing very
no
noteworthy.
big, no big Hinata or Keyaki news. Hinata will be on Music Station this week,
Oh.
so that's cool. But other than that, it's a bunch of like magazine appearances and radio stuff that we usually don't.
magazine interviews.
Yeah, we usually don't cover. Thank you for the sub. 13 months.
Ooh,
Look at that.
thank you,
Thank
smart
you.
man.
Wham bam. Okay. We got Nogi news though.
Oh.
Ikuta Erika will be starring in a musical adaptation of Your Lie in April, Shigatsu wa Kimi no Uso.
Who has seen this?
I have not. I'm not too big on sad anime.
Oh, I love sad anime, dude.
So I just watch shonen
Fuck me up, homie.
and that's it. Yeah, I'm not a big anime watcher, as big as I used to be. So I just watch
I'm the
the
same.
popular shit.
There was a
but
period
yeah.
where I did nothing but watch anime. So.
Yeah, Josh actually
Gladly
used to
that's
be
behind.
an anime YouTuber before.
Oh, yeah, I used to,
Oh,
yeah.
look at that!
And he gave up that success,
In the
that
past.
potential success,
I know, right?
to go into like an even more niche market.
Like 30,000 views every video. Oh no.
You fool! There's no,
messed up.
there's no
What have
audience
you
base
done?
here.
But
Meanwhile, I'm like, I need to get some of these anime.
How about we title this like episode Your Lie in April musical with cute Japanese girl?
Views just start flying in.
oh, that's
Just
cool.
Why don't we get so
Photoshop-
many views on this one?
Photoshop Ikuta Erika to be blonde, dude.
Oh yeah, there you go.
But yeah, she's gonna be double starring. I think she's sharing the main role
Hmm.
of the girl. I don't know this anime, guys. I'm sorry. What's her
Yeah,
name?
it's. I don't remember the main girl's name, but she's the violinist girl,
Okay.
Oh, you mean she isn't playing the guy?
So can you give
the piano
us,
boy.
Yeah, the piano boy.
all the non-anime watching people, can you like a quick synopsis of Your Lie in April?
There's
Oh,
a
okay, I
piano.
got it. Oh,
Okay.
okay. So this is a guy who plays piano, and he's like, I hate piano, but I play it all the time.
Okay.
And then this is a girl with the what is that little instrument called? Will you blow into it and then like it's like a piano,
a
Melodica.
a melodica.
okay.
She starts playing melodica, and then like they have a chant encounter that only destiny can require.
okay.
And then they go on an adventure, and they try to become the pirate king, and they become Hokage.
Oh
Oh
wow,
my god, I hate you so bad.
that is something I should be watching.
It's
Holy
like
shit.
it's like a young coming. Yeah, it's like, oh, what? There's Hokages and One Piece. It's like it's a
Incredible.
coming of age tale about musician stuff. Like,
Okay.
it's nice.
Why is
I
it
don't know,
why is it
especially-
sad? Does she have a terminal illness?
She does.
Okay.
It has a lot of
That's
psychological stuff in it
typical,
too, where like you
Yeah,
see
yeah,
her
like
past.
like Josh mentioned, he plays piano, but he doesn't like it. And you discover that as you watch it. I'm trying to give like the spoiler free version.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really endearing. I don't know. If you're into kind of like more drama, like type
It's like slice of
animes,
lifey with
Yeah.
like some drama
Okay.
mixed into it with
I've
some
heard that it is,
psychological stuff.
a popular one.
Yeah,
one of the
yeah.
popular
Goose House did the opening for it.
Ah, okay.
Now you have a reason to watch it, boy.
I don't know, man. I don't really watch sad anime anymore. The only sad thing I would watch is probably like a Makoto Shinkai movie. That's the closest I'll get.
Yeah.
Jimmy, when is
Yeah.
your crying marathon?
It was supposed to be last month, but then I had to go back home to San Diego for an emergency, and then I just haven't been able to reschedule because I've just been perpetually busy. So I'm actually really overdue. It's building up and welling in me, like all these tears that I need to like let out, and I'm just stressed all the time. I'm like,
You're just on edge.
yeah, dude. Someone's gonna like just mention something that's not even that sad. Like, oh, dude, I almost missed the bus today. And be like, oh.
I feel you, bro. I feel you.
Jimmy has a cry fest where every year he watches sad movies and cries for like a day, right?
It's actually a weekend.
Oh, a weekend.
Yeah. Day 1 is like anime movie, like, or just animation. Day 2 is live action.
Cool. Yeah. So go. When is this? July 2020 is when the musical will happen.
Right in time for the Olympics.
Ikuta will be the main female lead, and she will be sharing it with another actress. So, if you enjoyed this show or the anime, recommend it, I guess.
See, I would think
if
she'd
you can
be
see it, find
main
it
guy because she knows how to play piano. But then
It's called acting, Josh.
the violin.
I don't think they do many
But then
gender
she doesn't need to
bending,
act if she actually play the piano.
That's a Takarazuka thing where all females play all the characters.
All the characters.
This is not quite it. But cool,
Yeah.
you know.
I
Ika-chan
can
does a lot of
really-
musicals.
I can easily see Ikuta Erika in that role. So
Yeah,
I think
she's
she'll
like
do
normal
fantastic.
and stuff
Yeah.
like
If anyone in Japan goes, let us know how it is. Because we can't watch it.
Write us a book
Yeah.
report, please.
Maybe, lately we've been seeing like the actual broadcasts of the like musicals and stage plays and stuff on like Sky Perfect TV, right? Like
Yeah, like the new Sailor Moon one. Just
Sailor
got,
Moon.
TV broadcast.
right? And a bunch of other Nogi stuff has been broadcast before, or like stage plays that they started. So, anyway, let's keep going with more news. There's a new TV show that involves Nogizaka, more specifically Suzuki Ayane Plane.
Again, the plane, dude.
So it's called Nogizaka 46 Suzuki Ayane no Sora Kibun Hikoki ni Aitai. Ooh, yes. If you didn't know already, Suzuki Ayane loves them planes. That's why she's Plane Chan.
Let's meet at Herb.
Yeah, so apparently the
Is that her ideal
premise,
meeting spot?
premise is that she will
Don't
drag.
you watch teen movies, dude, where it's
What?
no,
Oh.
it's always at the airport, dude.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, usually that's where people use where anyway.
I mean, it's not like they're gonna be like at a coffee store and be like, no, don't go. I'm just walking to my car.
Yeah, man. Usually you see people off at the airport because that's planes go far places, man. Anyway, the premise is she would drag some Nogi members and show them how cool planes are, I guess. It's gonna air November 24th, but I don't know if this is like a one-shot TV thing or if it's like
a regular show.
it's a regular show.
Yeah. Because I mean, it's what, blocked for an hour. So
Yeah, it's,
to me, it looks like
yeah.
it's gonna be a special.
Yeah.
I can see that.
I'm thinking it will be.
I'm
What they should
I'm
do.
kind of hyped for it though. I really like it when she gets excited about shit. She's super.
Yeah. What they should do is just have a show about planes, but like she's the host. Or you know that YouTube channel Wendover Productions? The dude loves planes or like logistics. So like a bunch of his videos are about like planes and like stuff.
Why
like
so
this.
many airplanes or airlines are going bankrupt?
See,
The
I would
logistics
watch
of
that.
Filming Avengers. How airlines decide where to fly. Yeah. See, imagine all this, but hosted by Suzuki Ayane. Dude.
See, damn, that would be hot shit right there. Like, oh man, I know so much about airplanes now and airports and shit. So good.
I would like to see like what's that show?
What show? Like educational.
Keywords.
Like about like the show where they feature different cars. Why can't I think of it?
What, Top Gear?
Top Gear, but
That's
Suzuki Ayane,
that's my favorite TV show.
but with planes. You know, it's like, oh, today we're gonna be looking at this Boeing 747, and it gives all like the features and highlights, and then she takes it for a drive.
I need like that sub segment where like she learns to become a pilot or whatever,
Like she takes the pilot test and everything, a flight test.
or like she learns how to be a airplane mechanic
Ooh.
or some shit, like just like
Yeah.
anything and everything to do with airplanes. You know, she becomes like
Yeah, because you know how there's
cabin
those shows where
attendant.
like they learn how to drive. She just learns how to
Yeah.
fly a plane.
It's like 2 years later or whatever, right? Then she could be the pilot and like the cabin attendant and the
then fly
mechanic.
Nogizaka to the first LA concert.
Get on, bitches! We're going to Los Angeles. It's like, damn.
All right, Matsumura Sayuri. This is called the Lockheed SR-71 Blackbird.
How good is she in
It
English?
is.
Because you know the aviation language is all in English, right? So
Since 1976, the Lockheed SR-71 Blackbird has held the world record for the fastest air-breathing manned aircraft with a record speed of 1,905.81 knots.
see, wouldn't you want to see Plane Chan like introduce that shit? She walks in front of it.
Yeah. So Rico's like, the fuck? I'm not getting in that. What?
Anyway,
Oh, this is good television. Why isn't anyone hiring us?
See,
This is the first wooden airplane. Let's get on.
We're gonna do MythBusters. Can you fix an airplane with duct tape?
See, so many segments that can feature Suzuki Ayane. It should be like so popular.
He's just putting Sayori through all this struggle.
You just
While
yeah,
Plane
you're
Chan's
just
"I
putting
got
in
this."
like perilous
It's a plane.
situations and shit. Anyway,
God, I'm so sad now because we'll never get this show.
yeah, let's just move on. All right, here's the last bit of news this week. Nogizaka members are starring in a new movie that's coming next summer. It's gonna be a live action film adaptation of Eizouken ni Niwa Teo Dasuna. Don't
I don't know what
touch
this originally is.
Eizouken.
Yeah.
So it's gonna star Saito Asuka, Yamashita Mizuki, and Umizawa Minami as this like club that. So like the main character is she like wants to be a director or whatever, and she wants to make some anime, and then I think I don't know, but like one of the other girls is like an animator or something, and then the other girl is like very good financially or some shit like that, and so they
think-
dream team right there.
So I
That's
think
a good team.
Eizouken here might be and it like can be used to mean animation in this case, maybe.
Yeah, you know, in Japan, anime is anything animated. That's where the word
Yeah,
comes
yeah.
from. But
Yeah.
over
You know,
here, we just think
Ed,
of
Ed, and Eddie. You got Family Guy. You got
yeah. So
Well,
like,
that's
Yeah,
any
yeah.
Pixar movie
by
is an anime,
Yeah,
right?
Uh-huh.
By
Yeah.
Japanese standards. But over here,
But we're like, no, that's not my weeaboo shit, dude. Where's my whole cages?
Right.
My One Piece.
the best anime is South Park. But
Corey in the house.
yeah, so the anime, the animated version is there's a movie coming out in January, and I guess this one with Nogizaka will follow up in the summer.
I actually really like the art style of the animated movie. I've never heard of it until now. But I just googled it.
The character design like fits Umezawa a little too closely.
Oh, the really
Alright.
tall one.
Like I can really see her looking like that.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So
I think the Yamashita one matches her.
yeah,
Nah,
yeah.
Yamasha's teeth are too perfect.
Does this mean Asuka's
Wait,
gonna have
she's
short
really
hair? Ooh, let's go.
Ooh, give it to
Ooh.
me.
Give me the short hair, Saito Asuka.
I just want to see Asuka acting like a gremlin, dude. That character makes me think. Yeah.
Let's make some movies. So that's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, it looks cute. Yeah. Curious to see how this
See
goes.
how it is. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I know nothing about this, like the original, the work. So
I don't know either.
we'll see. There's a trailer somewhere for the anime movie, and it seems interesting. I don't know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, this summer it will come. Look out for it.
Mm-hmm.
There's one more. Who added this piece of news at the end?
Not me, because I don't care enough about it.
There's yet another Nogizaka TV show. God damn, dude.
I refuse to cover this, dude. We finally got back to 3. Not doing it again, dude.
There's the travel show, Kono-san Hotoite yo. And then, of course, they have Nogichuu. Now there's this one.
Nogizaka Dokohe.
Dokohe. There's not a lot of detail. Really, there's no detail. From this image.
I know like zero about this.
It's gonna
All I know is that
air.
it's a time slot, and it's Nogizaka Dokohe. It's literally.
Yeah.
I think that's all that anyone knows.
How is this not the same?
Nogizaka, where are you going?
This isn't this the travel show,
With the name like that, right?
right?
Sounds like
Dokohe.
it. I mean,
I don't know.
That's weird, but this is yet another TV show. No info really, so it's gonna air in the middle of the
it's
night,
pretty soon.
just like Nogichuu. Yeah, it'll be next week.
Yeah, it's weird that they haven't like said anything about it.
Yeah, because it's coming up real soon.
Yeah, so we'll see.
We'll see.
I guess we'll all find out together.
Maybe come next week we'll be like, oh my god, it's like the best fucking show ever.
We're not gonna cover Nogichuu anymore. It's all about Nogizaka Dokohe.
Dokohe.
Yeah, so
Yeah, so we'll just have to see.
It for the current events.
Ooh, so that's it for the show this week, right?
No, it is
No,
never
Jimmy.
it for
It's
the
been
show.
97 episodes. You still don't learn.
Next,
Don't learn today.
we have the variety TV show roundup. God damn it. This is the segment of the podcast where we recap the weekly TV shows of Sakamichi series groups. Yes, they all have one. And in Nogizaka's case, like
some
4.
have
I
more
don't know.
than one. Yeah.
So that's more, yeah.
Hinatazaka is Hinatazaka de Aimashou, and then Keyakitte Kakenai, and Nogizaka Koujichuu. Those are the 3 main ones we do. Yoshimotozaka has a show, but it's not the same format, so we don't really talk about it. And then whatever else extra they have, like this Nogizaka Dokohe that's coming,
Dokohe.
Dokohe, or
Dukuhi.
once a month we have Nogi Eigo.
My Duke.
And whatever else the members may appear on that was interesting. But
Boy, did you watch the travel show?
no, I didn't.
Ooh, I watched day 1.
It's
It's
how
like
long is
super
it?
long. It's
Oh,
super
fuck.
long.
See, I don't want that.
It's-
Even though it's freaking Shirashimai.
I only watched day 1 because day 2 was I think yesterday or something, and I was like, I don't have time for that.
Maybe I should just watch the short version that they had. Like,
Is there a
couple
short
weeks ago.
version?
Yeah,
Why
that's,
didn't I watch that?
There was the short version that
I like how before we're like, I'll just wait for the full thing, and now we're like, it's kind of long, boys.
ain't nobody got time for that, man. Come on, man. Anyway,
It was fun. All this time I've been waiting to hear Mayan speak English, and my
Yeah.
dream
Did you
has
get
been
it?
accomplished.
she has
Ooh.
to like ask for directions, right? That was kind of one
She
of the
has to
tasks.
ask for a taxi to come pick her up.
Okay. So I need you to rate this on 2 different scales.
Okay.
First is like on a 1 to 10 scale of just like how proficient it was, right? And then another one is 1 to 10 scale, like how good was it? And you know what I mean, but like how good was it? Like how enjoyable was it?
How good
for
it
you as a
was.
fan?
How good
Okay.
it was.
How cute that shit was. Yeah,
How,
but not
how
just-
proficient
yeah,
she was. Can I just compare it to another member?
that's fine.
Okay. It's lower than the members in
Lower.
Nogi Eigo. It's higher than the average member.
Okay,
so it's
that's
like-
average.
It's
then.
not Maya level. It's a little more than that. Her understanding is more.
I would.
But her speaking
Yeah.
is like
I would
pretty
assume.
generic as you think it would be.
So that's like us in Japanese, right? We can understand. Like we can watch these TV shows without too much, like we can still understand the gist of what's going on. But like if I'm good,
And
like if
speaking
you're
is all
gonna
different,
yeah,
yeah.
like how am I gonna explain this and like speak in Japanese?
Yeah, I think it's kind of like that. It's like the average, how much Japanese an average, how much English an average Japanese person who went through the schooling and everything should know. Like
Okay.
ideally.
Yeah. To be expected, I guess.
So it was like, I don't know, because I remember when she like, in the early Doko episodes, she was like, oh yeah, I like studying English. So ever since then, I put this high bar on her,
Times change, Josh.
but times have changed.
She got
If you
more
don't
work.
practice, I mean, that just means one of us has to go over there and then help her practice her English, right?
Sure.
I
All right, then I
nominate
volunteer.
myself. No.
It's too late.
So how long is the episode?
The episode, it's like cut up weird because it's on Abema TV, so it's not like a official runtime or anything.
Oh yeah.
Which, by the way, you can't watch internationally, so you just have to download it somewhere.
I mean, we're used to it. We're Idol fans.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing comes easy for us.
One of the sections is like 5 minutes long.
What?
Let me see. I'm gonna click on them.
So
One
it's
is
not
34 minutes. The other one is 29 minutes. The other one is 22 minutes.
and that's just one episode.
Another one is 5 minutes.
What?
And another one is 17 minutes. And that's all day one.
All right, I'm not watching this. Sorry,
It's like day one and like a half.
Mayan, I'm sorry, I'm not watching this shit. I need a
I
format.
think there's
dude.
some good moments in there.
Like this is why I still enjoy TV shows because it's like a block, you know. Like
Yeah.
I bet my
yeah,
TV is like, oh, you know, the Wild West out here. I do whatever the hell I want, you know, like internet streaming shit,
Yeah.
right? Like,
There are some lulls in it.
They
So I
can
feel
just,
like they
like-
did kind of stretch it out.
oh, okay,
Yeah, because generally with a show, you know how much time you need to set aside, right? Like, okay, got like 20, 25 minutes I can watch the show.
yeah, that's
Like the first episode is about them meeting up and looking at the hotel and kind of like recapping what Nogizaka World is. I'm clicking.
See, I'll probably watch the entire thing, but like not anytime too soon and not in any kind of like specific order. Or like not order, but like, you know, like I'll probably like find some random day to binge watch all of it. And then when like nobody's thinking about it anymore, we'll be doing like episode fucking 300 and I'll be like, oh, by the way, I finally watched that Nogizaka World show. Can I talk
dude.
about that?
When they were still in the group. Damn, that was. Anyway, I guess go check that out. Probably
Yeah, there's some good
not.
moments in there.
If there's like a shortened version, I'll check it out. But that's too much for me.
They play with the tomahawk a lot. Like they go to like this fancy like steak restaurant, and then like they order a tomahawk.
Oh, I thought you actually like an
Oh no,
actual
not an
hatchet,
actual
like-
tomahawk. No.
Oh, that's what I thought. Yeah.
And then they like finish eating, and they're like, "Oh, can we take this to go?" And then like when they take it to go, they wrap the tomahawk in like aluminum foil, and then Mayan the whole time is just holding it, just going like this the whole time.
What else
And
would you
even
do
when
with
they
a
take
boneless
pictures
steak?
with it.
Like,
What
She got
is
carried
the
around with
best
her the
thing
rest of the time.
When you get like a steak that's like bone in and it comes out and you, oh yeah,
is.
you just want to eat it like some savage, dude.
It's like me trying to explain why I like this group so much to like friends. Dude, they're all these beautiful, demure ladies if you see them in pictures and shit. But then they do shit like this. You know? Like,
I think that's the biggest like appeal for me for Nogizaka at least.
yeah.
And that's kind of the whole idol, like J-pop idol thing, right? It's that gap. That's why it like pulls in everyone, you know?
Yeah. But Shiraishi Mayan wielding a tomahawk steak like a club. That's kind of like S tier gap boy, you know? Like
Yeah.
some would say triple S.
Oh shit.
Yeah. But anyways,
like-
let's okay, good.
The waiter, they're like the waiter comes in with tomahawk, and she's like, "Oh, what is this tomahawk?" And he's like, "You know, like the American Indians." She's like, "I don't understand what you're saying, but I'll hold it."
I don't know
Native
American.
Americans.
Yeah, I know.
Well,
And, like, they call him
anyways.
cute, and I was like, "Mayan will never call one of us like that, like as the waiter.
Oh,
And then I got sad and I kept on watching.
yeah. So there won't be any screenshots for this part, so don't wait for any.
Yeah, I was right about to say that. Like, sorry to all of our YouTube viewers, I'm not finding the screenshots.
I'll send you a
Nope,
little clip. Just the tomahawk. Just the tomahawk.
Not doing
Just the
it.
tomahawk.
You can send it. I'm gonna save it for myself.
Can I move on?
Yeah.
Let's talk about the first show, Hinatazaka de Aimashou. This is Hinatazaka's regular TV show, and continuing from last week, they're still doing the baseball moso stuff. There's like certain situations, and like Kasuga's the baseball player, and the members are the managers. And it's mostly just skits, you know. There's Ushio and Kawada-san. You know, they're all cute and shit. Kasuga was giving them points, just rating their, you know, confessing their love or whatever.
How moe it was.
How moe it was, yeah.
How cute.
Bemiho was pretty funny because, you know, they're kind of like rivals, right? There's been a tension with her and Kasuga. But he gave her the highest points up to that point in the episode.
Bemiho, let's go.
And then Kyonko came. Well, like the thing with Bemiho is like she made him look funny. He had like the shades, right? The aviators. She's like, "Oh, take that off. Let me see your eyes, homie." And he's like, "Oh, why don't you wear these?" And it's like the round glasses, and he looked all stupid because he had like this bald wig on.
Yeah.
And like she kept laughing at him and stuff. But then Kyonko was last, and her skit was great. But she got 81 points, but then she starts doing the appeal. It's like, please give me more points. And he's like, fine, 86 points. It's like, higher than Miho Watanabe. And then Bemiho goes over and tries to appeal to him too. And he was like, ooh, Miho Watanabe, 72 points.
Get
drops it
down in the dirt.
Get
Bemiho.
out of here.
He said Bemiho no mo.
And then last was Miyata Manamo, and it was a little different. All the other skits was like in the baseball field while Kasuga was practicing. Then Miyata's started in like the clinic or whatever. She's like a nurse.
The school nurse, right?
Yeah. But then it gets to the field. The skit moves to the field. And then she like tries to hit a ball or whatever. And like some Chopin starts playing. And they're like, what the what is this music?
Where'd this come
This
from?
is not romantic at all. And so she gets 57 points.
Rip.
Got him. And so Saito Kyoko wins because she is the best member
A cheater.
of Hinatazaka 46. Next week, they go to Miyazaki and do a location shoot. That should be more fun to watch.
Oh, yeah, it looks fun.
They do some games on the beach and Moso shit. I don't know. Was it a beach?
It was
I
a
don't
good
know.
episode for Kyonko fans, I think.
I am one Kyonko fan.
There we go.
And were you well pleased by the Kyonko Moso?
Yeah, it was good.
Which one was your favorite? Like, if it like Oshi bias aside.
There was one from last week that was pretty good, but I don't remember. I have the episode on, but I'm not watching it. Usually I'm doing something else. So it's just on.
I feel like especially for like the Mosa, it's kind of like, okay, I can kind of like,
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I know where this is
yeah.
going.
Yeah.
That's been me with watching Hinatazaka de Aimashou for the past like 3 months.
Next episode seems like it should be fun though.
Yeah.
Got me with a location shoot. I need something to refresh me.
I don't know. It just doesn't have the same feel as the other two shows to me. So
Yeah.
I'm not as
the other two
invested
shows
in
were
when-
pretty good this week.
Yeah. Yeah. So the next one is Keyakitte Kakenai. That's Keyakizaka's regular show. And in this episode, they are trying to get Yoshimura of Heisei Nobushi Kobushi to work with them again. Because if you
I like this
remember
concept,
the Gaia episode where you came over and tried to teach him how to be
Loud or like how to
just
interject and stuff like that to the.
it's, that's like, I guess, like a basic thing in Japanese variety TV, And he was so like traumatized by how shitty they were. He was like, I don't want to work with
Disappointed in
Keyakitzaka anymore, dude. Like,
Uh-huh.
don't even put me in the same studio as these fools, man. They're friggin' terrible.
Yo,
You know?
can I just say, we've been doing this show all wrong. We've been trying to be thirsty, trying to get Sakamichi series members on our show. What we need to be doing
It's
is
not.
pulling the Yoshimura, dude, being like, man, I will never allow a Sakamichi series member to co-host the show.
But Jimmy, you're already here.
No, it's just
Got
Keyakitzaka, man. Not.
Yeah,
Don't.
I'll
throw-
never allow a Keyakitzaka
Yeah.
member.
So yeah,
this
that
podcast,
is
dude.
the theme of the episode. So like, all right.
Please get on the podcast.
And so Tsuchi and Sawabe, the host, like, hey, let's bring out Yoshimura. And then Tokui comes out, Yoshimura's partner. He's like, yeah, man, he's here. He's in the studio, but he's just chilling in the dressing room. He doesn't want to come out here, man. And so there's like a camera in his room, and he's just like mad, looking like, what the fuck? It's like, all right, what should we do? It's like, okay, we should just go over and apologize to him real quick. It's like, okay, but Tokui is like, oh, but you need some like talking points, you know? It's like, oh, he likes horseback riding. It's like, oh, word, Tsugai,
Tsugai's like, I
that's
got
your
this in
thing.
the
It's like,
bag,
okay,
bro.
yeah, I'm the captain too, so I should go first and try to, apologize and stuff. And so she goes over, knocks on the door, and he's like, fuck off, Tsugai, I don't want to talk to you.
I
She's
don't
like, wait, what?
horses.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I thought you like horses and shit. He's like, no, I lied about that shit. Get out of here. So she comes back. It's like, oh no, that didn't work. It's like, okay, let's try sending like some of the quiet members. Maybe he'll see like, how they ganbate or whatever. Even though they're so quiet, they'll try to talk to him or whatever. It's like, oh, quiet member. That means that's Rika. Let's send Rika. Oh, it's like, how about a second gen girl too? Like,
How would you ever think?
send Fujiyoshi Karin too. And so they both go up there, and like they're all quiet and shit. And then Yoshimura is just hella funny because he's like being a Tsukomi, right? It's like,
Yeah.
why
yeah.
are you so quiet? It's like, oh, what's wrong with you? What's up with you? Like Rika, like all she does is laugh and shit. It's like, the hell's so funny,
Wow,
man?
Why are you laughing now? Yeah. Like he's all mad and she's supposed to respond and she just starts laughing. He's like,
Yeah.
fuck.
And so like Tsuchi and Sawabe are giving them instructions through like an earpiece. So they're like, he's telling them to do stuff. He's like, all right, I don't want to like, don't pass this chair right here. And he like tries to block him with the chair. They're like, oh, sit on the chair. They sit on the chair. That was pretty funny. But in the end, he like pushes them out while they're sitting on the chairs. Like, no, get out of here. I
Into
want
the
to deal
hallway.
with you. And so, all right, let's switch it up, man. He likes them cute members, man. They're like, oh, look at Koike. I think this is your shit right here. It's like, yeah, man, Koike would be great. Look at her hair, looking cute af today. It's like, oh, word, I'll do it. They're like, oh, let's send Matsuda too for some clever words. And they're like, okay. So they go up. And they're like complimenting him and stuff. He's like making him feel good. It's like, oh man, the black, black on black you're wearing, looks so good. He's
word?
like,
So
oh, word.
cool.
Yeah. My stylist said it was fashionable and shit.
Oh, you know,
It looks so good. And he's like, he's got his hand on the wall and stuff. And they're like, oh my
Yeah.
god, he's so cool, man. And then it's like, oh, I've seen you in other TV shows and stuff. He's like, oh really? Like what show? What show? And he's like, like King of Konto, It's like, yo, we got eliminated in like the first
The
round.
third round.
He's like, oh, what about like M1? It's like, yo, we never really get that far in M1, so there's no way you would have seen that shit on TV. It's like, yo, it's starting to turn into a diss and stuff. He
Yeah,
starts
so they
getting
start
mad.
trying to compliment other stuff, and he's like, "Man, you're just making that shit up right now."
yeah. You're mocking me.
Bitch, get out of here! And like pushes her. And he's like, oh my god, he touched me. Oh,
Touching me. Yeah.
So stupid.
And he's like, god damn it, dude. All right, get out of there. Why don't you tell him like to actually write good jokes this time?
Oh yeah.
It's like, bitch, what?
What would you say?
And they're like, okay, so that didn't work. Like Tokui is there. It's like, how about like we just go straight up variety? He likes the girls who are really good with the variety. And they're like, oh, there's only one girl right there.
The genius,
That
dude.
is is Habu-san here? Can we get Habu-san?
She's like, "Oh yeah." Habu's like, "I think I know where
Habu-san
she
is
is."
here. And, it's the it's like the American character that Habu does, right, with the hat and stuff.
Do you have it?
Do you have it? And it's like, I'll try to solve your problems or whatever. So she goes in and she's like talking to him and shit.
So stupid.
Do you have? He's like, oh well, yes, like when I like try to write like jokes and shit, I just need help or whatever.
It was like something about it was like something deep about comedy. It's like, oh, do I write jokes that are funny, or do I write like I don't know, like stuff.
Like, is
that,
it the amount of
pleases-
laughs or how much they laugh or something like that, right?
Oh yeah, is like the amount of laughs I get, or is it the way that I get the laugh that matters? And she's like, oh, how about both?
Why
And
not?
he's like,
both?
man, you fucking suck at this, dude.
They're like, hey, why don't you go drink his tea? And she just takes a bottle. This is tea, or he's like, that's mine. What are you doing? She like sits down on the couch.
Yeah. There's these
Then she should like yes.
kampai, and he's like,
He's like, all right, and he sits down. They're like, oh, that's the closest anyone's gotten so far. But then in
Based
the end,
Habu, dude.
like she couldn't hold the conversation, and he kicks her
She's
out.
trying to think of English words to
Yeah.
fill in.
He's like, get out of here. Like, damn, even that didn't work. And so Tokui's like, yo, this is a last resort type shit right here. But I have this photo. It's like a photo of him with like an ex-girlfriend or whatever. Like he doesn't want.
Like a cabaret girl
The
that
world
got
to
like
see.
broken up or something, he said.
Yeah. And so I think we can use this to lure him out of the dressing room. Like, okay, who's gonna take it out? It's like, oh, let's send Morita up there. She's small, she can like get away and shit like
She
that.
maneuver.
this is my favorite part.
And then so they send Morita up there, and she's all small and shit. She's like, really sorry for what happened last time. Would you come down to the studio? He's like, no, fuck no, dude, get out of here. It's like, well, if you don't, we have this photo, and she's like flashing it to the camera. He's like, you threaten me with that
what are you
shit? Trying to blackmail me? He's like, it's like, I'll report you to the police. Oh, well, before that, we can just show the picture on TV.
Yeah, it's gonna be broadcasted, but long before the police get here.
It's like, oh, you little shit. And so she runs and he like chases her into the studio.
He like falls over the chairs that were there from earlier.
He like hits
Like
the wall.
it's such a good comedic move because obviously he's doing this all on purpose, right? But it's just like it's such a good touch of using what was already there, like from like the beginning of the episode, right?
Setting it up and then like
Yeah. Just, they call him out though because he thought there's no cameras set up in the stairwell, so when they're in the stairwell, he's just casually walking
Like,
down.
the dressing room is like, it's like
floor?
above the
the
above
third
the
floor,
studio, right?
yeah.
So they're just like walking down the stairs.
Just
All right, we're at the hallway now. Let's run.
yeah.
he's like, yo, you gotta tell me where the cameras
It's like, come
are.
on, man. And then
That's good.
and so Sawab is there, like, yo, you suck, bro. Like, what the hell are you doing? He's like, so I'll propose a battle, and he's like, I accept. And so next week, it's gonna be Yoshimura versus Keyakizaka. They play
hype.
various games and be stupid. Should be a good one.
Yeah.
Yoshimura is a funny dude. So we'll see you next week. That's the end of Keyakitte Kakenai. Last one is Nogizaka Koujichuu. This episode we're continuing from last week, the 4-way generation battle. And at the end of last week's episode, first and third were tied, but then they just kind of gloss over they do another game of Yogi, the card game. And third gen won that one. And so the first game for this episode is the marshmallow catch. And so over 2 rounds, the farthest distance wins, right? So they pair up. One will toss the marshmallow, the other one will catch. And Mukai's doing like her weird
My
technique.
sister, yeah, dude.
Like, Mukai, what is that, dude? It's like, oh, that's how I'm gonna catch the marshmallow. It's like, really?
War.
Christy fucks up the throw though, so she didn't catch it.
Oh, yeah.
No one was catching really. So like 4th gen went last
Up until-
in the
yeah,
order,
yeah.
and so they just go for like a meter or something like that, like an easy
Yeah,
toss.
because they kind of like Hail Mary for the first few attempts, right?
Like the Asuka one. Asuka was tossing it to Higuchi.
Yeah.
And she like overhand throws like, yo, what? That's not how you do it.
She's just
But then
Plain Chan didn't catch her marshmallow. They should put media in. She has experience catching marshmallows.
yeah. And second gen is good at catching, apparently. They're like, oh, you're gonna do like 4 meters second gen? They're like, word. Ayane is like, oh, if it's short, I'll move up. And they're like, damn, how cool. She almost caught it though. It like bounced out of her mouth.
yeah.
And we got a marshmallow catching pro over here, Watanabe Media, when she did that drone thing.
Millie Love.
It's like, yeah, I was trying to tell him how to do it. It's like, yo, you shouldn't tell everyone else though.
She's like,
So then the second round, third gen fails to catch, but Plain Chan catches her marshmallow, and they're like, "Fuck!" Right? She caught it, right?
yeah, she caught it.
Yeah, and they're like, "What?"
Because that's how they match their score.
Yeah, right. So like at this point, second gen and first gen or fourth gen are tied or whatever. But then like first gen makes the big catch at 3.5 meters or something like that. And like the whole team was like, yeah, we won. Because, they went third.
The Rocky music starts playing.
Yeah. So fourth gen had to match or get more, right? And obviously they could not. So first gen won. The old ladies.
My favorite section of this was when Plain Chan missed, and she was just like rolling around.
She was
all
like,
angry.
why is she so frustrated? Because she had it and it like bounced out. I could taste the sweetness, man.
Victory was like within her grasp.
Yeah. And then the next game was the ball toss. But instead of throwing your own color into your basket, you're trying to toss your color into the other team's baskets. It's like reverse, right? Is that how? Am I saying that? Anyway, there are 4 girls in the middle. They all have the baskets, and then the rest are outside the circle. And they're like trying to, sink it in the other members.
So the basket holders have to evade everyone else's.
Yeah.
And then the throwers have to throw it into the opposite teams.
I like how Asuka's like, what if I toss a blue one into the blue basket? Like that does nothing.
That
Please
defeats the purpose. Don't do that.
don't do that.
Please,
Like,
please don't think like that.
Word. And it was pretty funny. There was like a mosh pit in the middle. You're just like, oh,
Yeah.
because they're trying to do whatever they can to like avoid
Boxing. Yeah.
getting the ball into their basket or whatever.
Well, you put up a gif of Miona just running around, right?
Oh, dude, like Miona was funny because she was just like thrashing about. There was like no strategy in her movements. Like the other girls were like spinning or whatever. Like Kaz was trying to block them. Like she gets hit in the face.
Oh yeah.
Like Hori was just like running around doing whatever. Like, the hell's going on?
Dude, you can't plan for a strat when she has no strat, dude.
Yeah, right.
That's big brain plays,
Right there, and it paid off because second won that round, right?
Yeah, dude. She was like hella gassed at the end of it.
On the floor.
They do 2 rounds. Second gen won the first round. Third gen won the second round. That was a funny segment. And then the third
Yes,
one
it was.
they do is the balancing stage thing, where they try to fit as many people on a small platform without falling over. Keyakitte did this a lot.
Yeah.
And so now everyone goes, each team goes one by one or whatever. And
See, this is like one of the things I wanted to recreate because it's easy, but then I'm like, at most, there would only be 5 of us.
I guess.
All right, we're all here.
Good job,
all right.
guys.
We did it.
SlopeClub has good Kizuna. All right.
Yeah, because that's what the key to success in this game is. Kizuna.
Yeah, dude. It's how strong your bonds.
I wonder
are.
what kind of like science-y shit it takes to get like the maximum number of people. Because like at the end, like, well, first gen one wins by like a small margin, right? And that's when like Mayan was stepping in.
Yeah.
But then she like, there's too many people, so like she dragged everybody off. But what if somebody on the opposite side put like as much force? Countered force.
Yeah.
I was like, what, would that have worked? Just like lean back as far as.
Lean back, yeah.
This needs to be solved. Where's my science YouTube at?
Yeah, where's
what
Mark
segment
Roper
would
at,
be
dude?
we need to find out how this works. Anyway, first gen wins, and they that was the last game, and so they win the maximum, I guess, amount of coins to use for the shooting game that they can get prizes with. And so they have like 6 coins because that's how many they won. And then they were counting. Hey, we only have 5. Where's the 6th one? It's like, oh, Ki-chan has it. It's like, you thief. It's like, what? No, man, she left it there.
I got Ikuta's like, she stole it. Look at her.
She's like,
she left it there. They framed her, dude. Poor keychain. But anyway,
I
there's
just picked it up for her.
there's various prizes on the shelf, and they gotta shoot the gun for it, right? And so there's like money or like a Hawaii trip or
some chocolate.
some
All forts
beef,
chocolate.
yakiniku. And so they go for the beef voucher, the Matsuzaka beef, right? And they get that, and then they go for the yakiniku, like I guess it's like it's not a coupon, but it's like a meal.
It's a voucher, right? It's like
a voucher
gift
for
cards
the
kind of thing, right?
for Jojoen. Jojoen is like a pretty popular like yakiniku place, right? And then Bananaman's like, yo, you should go for the chocolate, man.
Really, get them all forts, dude.
Get that chocolate, but they ignore him. It's like, oh, let's go for that Hawaii trip, bruh. It's like this statue. Like, what?
Yeah.
There's not enough force in that like little pellet to knock it over, and so they don't go for the chocolate and use up all their coins to get like 2 prizes. And man, look, you should have gotten for the chocolate, and it was like money.
Yeah.
Like, oh no,
It was like they flip it and 5 man and dude.
you goofed.
It's like $500.
Yeah.
So
See,
they got
that's
the beef
yakiniku
voucher
right there, dude.
and the Himura award.
Like all the members want is just meat, so they always go for like whatever can bring them all to like a yakiniku joint or some shit. That's all they want, dude. Anyway, that was the end
Which
of
one
Nogizaka.
would you guys would have gotten?
I probably would have gone with the beef, dude.
Yeah, same.
I feel like I would have
Like-
trolled and went for the chocolate.
No,
like,
you're
oh.
only saying that because you
No, no,
know what's
In
there.
hindsight.
Like when it was there, I was like, dude, I probably mess with them and just go for the chocolate.
The easy ones were like just the paper, right? That's how they
Yeah.
got the beef.
Well, they thought the JoJo one was just paper, but
No, yeah.
saw how that
So
worked out.
like you should shoot for that because it's easier to knock over.
but 2 of them shot for it and they didn't get it right.
Yeah, it was the Jojoen that didn't fall.
Mm-hmm.
That was kind of weird because the other one they won was the Himura prize, which like Himura's like, well, I didn't know about this. It's like, oh, we didn't tell you. It's like, oh,
Yeah, that's because we did.
but yeah, that's the end of Nogizaka.
Mm-hmm.
Next week,
Now I'm looking up Gyukaku, dude. I'm like,
ooh,
beef.
remember when we had that dinner?
Ooh,
We should do that again soon, sometime. Anyway,
wait, was Jimmy there?
Okay.
yeah, Jimmy was there.
Oh yeah.
Which
Oh
dinner we
no,
talking
Jimmy
about?
was
about?
not there.
Yeah,
oh,
which dinner?
see, I'm telling you.
I thought we were talking about when Tron was here last time.
No,
But
it's the one
No.
where.
Anyways, well, this is
Yeah.
post-show talk.
Anyway,
Want to bring us home, Mr. Box?
Okay.
Wait, next week, Nogizaka
Oh,
is the
okay.
results of their summer homework, so that should be good. Remember when they take the summer for a month and they
they're-
try to
We
learn
gotta,
the thing?
see how,
Oh, is that
how
what's coming
good
up?
they are at they're doing. Yeah.
Like Tamura
Oh, yeah,
Mayu's
yeah.
doing like pool trick shots. Tamura Mayu
Oh,
hasn't
yeah,
been on
actually.
Nogizaka for like a month. I don't know what happened.
That's because she's
Yeah.
busy working at the factory.
Not true.
Ash is doing the mask thing, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I was
that's
enjoying
it.
this. All right. But that does it all for this episode. You can go ahead and check us out next week on SlopeClub channel on YouTube. You can look that up by going to SlopeClub.com and click on the different links that we have, whether it's Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, or even our Discord. You can find it all there. This is Josh, Jimmy, Boy for this week of the Slope Podcast. Join us next week where we go live on twitch.tv around 7 p.m. Pacific time on Tuesdays, or if not, you can go ahead and watch us on YouTube or listen to us on all the audio platforms. That is all for us. See you next time.
Bye.